Hey fellow world changers, today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people are talking about lately, how to get your emails opened. And I'll tell you, my advice goes a little bit against the grain. I'm Lori Reeves, founder of Brand Strength, and I help service providers strengthen their brand so they can make more impact and more money. Come on back in a few seconds and we'll talk about how to get those emails opened. In this video, we're going to talk about how to get your emails opened, the emails you send to your email list. Now, a lot of people focus on subject lines, having some kind of clever way to grab people's attention, and while your subject line can make a difference, the biggest reason people open or don't open your emails is how they feel about you. Yeah. Think about how you approach your own email inbox. Do you scroll through it only looking at the subject lines? Or do you look through to see who sent the email and then look at the subject line and make your decision about, do I want to open this or not? I know when I look at my behavior in my inbox, if I've gotten emails from somebody who I've kind of, I'm on they're on my naughty list, sort of. They're not on my good graces list. I pretty much just, instead of unsubscribing, which I probably should do, I scroll past them. I don't really care what their subject line says because of the interactions that I've had with them in the past when I've opened their emails. A lot of times it's somebody who sells all the time, or it's just an aesthetic that doesn't really sit with me. A lot of times this kind of bro marketing, vibe that some people have just doesn't sit well with me. And so if I get that from an email or two, that's what I expect in all the other emails. So it doesn't really matter what the subject line says. If I'm going to feel the way I think I'm going to feel when I open it, I probably, won't open it. So I want you to pay attention to what you're sending so that you stay in the good graces of your email list, because who the email is coming from is much more important than the subject line. I mean, again, yes, you do need to make sure that you are creating some intrigue, making sure that you're communicating what's in the email so that somebody will click it and open it. But again, if you've been abusing your email list in the past, it doesn't really matter how creative you get with your subject line. Most people who feel about you in a way that isn't all that positive aren't going to open your emails no matter what those subject lines say. So it's very important to make sure that you are treating your list with respect and approaching it the right way. Now, if you have not been treating your list very well and you've probably fallen out of the good graces of the people who are on your list, come back next week and I'll talk to you about how you can make some changes in what you're doing and try to get back into the good graces of the people on your email list. Now, if you're totally new to building an email list or you're just starting to build your audience, I want you to go ahead and make sure you download the freebie that I have, which is always available at makemoremoneyguide.com. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Making More Money in Your Service-Based Business. And in that guide, I cover how to build an audience. Not only just an audience, but a profitable audience. So if you're struggling with that, make sure that you click the link below or go to makemoremoneyguide.com and download that freebie. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on another episode.